disclaimer, no, like we're going to chill with the drama. Okay. So I'm not interested in that. There's a lot going on out there, right? And I'm just done with it. Anybody who's interested in that isn't here for the right reasons, period. And I see what's happening here. This is turning into a drama community, and I want no part of it. And I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that. And anyone who's interested in perpetuating this childish, ridiculous drama online is not somebody that I'm interested in having here. Okay. You're not a supporter of mine. You're not here for the right reasons. You're here for the drama. I'm fighting the justice system, the criminal justice system, the corrupt state police, the corrupt Norfolk County. That's what I'm doing. If you're interested in drama about who's mad at who and who said what, then you're not here for the right reasons, right? You're not here for the right reasons. I'm fighting an actual corrupt institution that wants to put me in jail. The same exact corrupt institution that framed Karen Reed for a murder she didn't commit and brought us all together. They decided to come after me, and I still got to deal with that. All right. So yeah. Anyway.
And at some point over the course of the evening, things eventually start to wind down and people are leaving the house. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you recall what order it was that the people left the house on that morning?
I'm not quite too sure, no.
And with respect to yourself, you indicated that you left with Miss Levinson and the McCabe, correct?
Yes.
And so when you left, how was it that you came out of the residence at that point?
Out the front door.
Same front door that you had indicated earlier.
Yes.
So let's move on with which door, please. Go ahead.
You come out from that door. Where was it that you went?
I went into Matt and Jennifer's car.
And where was that vehicle parked when you went over to it?
I was in the driveway.
Do you recall sort of how you came from the front door to the driveway?
Just walked on through the pathway in the front yard and then out the door.
So sort of along the brick path to the driveway to the car.
Yes.
Do you recall when you got in the car where it was you were seated or where anyone else was seated in the car?
Yeah, it was Matt driving, Jennifer in the front, and then me behind Matt, and then Sarah next to me in the back behind Jen.
When the vehicle leaves from the house, at some point it's going by the house, correct?
Yes.
Do you recall which side of the McCabe's vehicle was facing towards the house? And by that I mean, was it the side you were sitting on or the side that Ms. Levinson was sitting on?
The side that Sarah was sitting on.
And that would have been the passenger side, is that correct?
Yes.
And at the time that the vehicle was driving by the house, what is it that you were doing at that time?
We were having a conversation. Jen was kind of facing towards the back, towards me and Sarah. We were talking about making PB and jelly sandwiches because there was some peanut butter and jelly and bread in the car, so talking about that, but yeah.
And so when Ms. McCabe she's in the front seat, is that right? And she's talking to you and Ms. Levinson, correct?
Yes.
And how is it that she's positioned talking to you with relation to the seat that she's in?
I would say she was kind of turned back a little bit towards us in the back seat.
And what I'm asking is, she turned towards sort of the center of the vehicle, or she turned towards the window next to her?
Towards the center of the vehicle.
And you're speaking to her and to Ms. Levinson, correct?
Yes.
Which direction are you facing?
I'm facing towards Sarah and Jen.
And as you drive by home, what, if anything, did you observe?
I did notice behind Sarah and Jen, I did notice something out of the ordinary, like a black blob in the ground by the flagpole.
And from where you were situated in the car, do you know sort of what was the lighting like over in that area of the yard that you saw by the flag?
It was pretty dark out, but the snow was kind of heavy at that point, so couldn't really see too much, but...
So the snow's coming down at that point?
Yes.
And if you know about where in relation to the flagpole was this black object that you saw?
I would probably say close to the street, but in their lawn, right kind of in front of the flagpole next to it.
The vehicle is going by the house. As you make that observation, what, if anything, did you say in the back seat of the car?
I did say out loud, I was like, I think I might have saw something. I'm not kind of sure what it was. But I was also intoxicated drinking, so didn't really know what was what it was, what I saw. But Sarah was like, "What, Julie?" And I was like, "I don't know what it was." And then that was kind of really it.
And that was sort of the end of the conversation in reference to that, is that correct?
Correct, yes.
Ms. Nagel, if I could just ask you one more question. With regard to the object that you saw in that area, the flagpole, can you describe how big an object it was that you saw?
5 or 6 feet, like long, but
And at the time that you were driving by at that point, could you tell what it was?
not quite sure, no. It was just too quick to tell.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Thank you.
May I approach?
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes.
May I approach?
Yes.
Good afternoon, Ms. Nagel.
Good afternoon.
On January 28th of 2022, you got to 34 Fairview Road at about 6 or 7 p.m.,
Correct.
and you didn't leave until 1:30 or 2 a.m., correct?
1:45 around there, yeah.
Okay. Other than the people who lived at the home, you were one of the ones to spend the most time there that night. You got there early and you left late, correct?
Yeah.
And you were inside almost the entire time, correct?
Yes.
So you came in contact with just about everybody who came into that house, correct?
Yes.
And you know that everyone who was in the house that night is a witness in this case, correct?
Yes.
The only time you went outside before you left was when your brother Ryan arrived, correct?
Yes.
And you know that he's a witness in this case as well, correct?
I do, yes.
Right. And despite having contact with all of these witnesses in this case, Trooper Proctor didn't talk to you on January 29th, did he?
No.
Or the rest of January or the whole month of February, correct?
Correct.
He didn't interview you about these statements that you're making today until October of 2022, correct?
If that's what it says on paper, yeah.
October 5 of 2022, does that sound right? Over 8 months after John O'Keefe was found dead on Brian Albert's lawn, correct?
If that was the time frame, yes.
And when he spoke to you on October 5, Trooper Proctor asked you for the first time to remember the details from 8 months before that, correct?
If that was the time frame, yes.
And you are good friends with Sarah Levinson, correct?
Yes.
Certainly over the last 2+ years, the two of you have discussed what happened on January 28th and 29th, correct?
Yeah.
And you know that Michael Proctor only interviewed you after the defense in this case filed a motion to get Sarah Levinson's name from the DA's office.
Objection, Your
correct?
Honor.
The objection sustained. Next question.
So you've known Brian Jr. since your sophomore or junior year, correct?
Yes.
And you actually graduated Canton High School in 2016, correct?
Correct.
But you've known him since 2014 or 15,
Yes.
9 or 10 years?
Yep.
He's a good friend.
Yes.
He's a close friend of yours, correct?
Yes.
And on January 28th of 2022, you were one of a select group of his friends who went to his house to celebrate his birthday the following night, right?
Yes.
When you got there, other than Sarah Levinson and yourself, everyone at the house was a member of the Albert family, correct?
Can you rephrase the question, please?
Sure. You and Sarah Levinson are not actually Alberts, correct?
Correct, yes.
But everybody else at the house was when you got there.
No.
You named Brian Albert Jr., correct?
Yes.
Julie Albert,
I did not know.
Nicole Albert,
I did, yes.
Caitlin Albert,
Yes.
Brian Albert Sr. might have been there.
Yes.
And you knew the Alberts well enough to know the names that we just discussed, correct?
Yes.
And in addition to that, the McCabe's were related to the Alberts, correct?
Yes.
And you knew Jennifer and Matt McCabe before that night, right?
I'm sorry, can you...
Yes. Before January 28th of 2022, you knew Jennifer and Matt McCabe.
Yes.
You had been to their home before.
Who's home?
English,
McCabe's home.
motherfucker, do you speak it?
I don't recall.
You you'd driven their daughters around, correct?
I have, yes.
And you had actually pet sat for the McCabe's golden doodle, correct? Been to their
Correct,
home,
yes.
Their home, McCabe's home.
Yes.
And so the answer to my previous question is certainly you've been to their home, correct?
Yes.
And their golden doodle was named Bailey, correct?
Yes.
In fact, you knew Jennifer McCabe well enough that you called her by a nickname, correct?
Yes.
What was the nickname that you referred to Jennifer McCabe by?
JJ.
And you knew that JJ was Nicole Albert's sister, correct?
Yes.
You saw Brian Albert Sr. after he came back to 34 Fairview. You were on the first floor of that residence the whole night, were you not?
Yes.
And you have a specific memory of Brian Albert Sr. walking Chloe through the first floor of that house, correct?
Yes.
When Brian Albert Sr. was walking Chloe through the first floor of that house, he maintained control of Chloe's collar, did he not?
He did, yes.
You like dogs, right?
I do.
But you didn't pat Chloe, correct?
No.
You did hang out regularly at the Albert home for years because of your friendship with Brian Jr., which meant that you have had contact with Chloe over the years, correct?
Yes.
You would agree with me that Chloe's a very different dog than Bailey, the McCabe's golden doodle, correct?
Objection.
Sustain.
Bailey is a friendly dog, is he not?
Objection.
Sustain.
Chloe is not friendly, correct?
Objection.
I'll let you have that. Can you answer that?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, Chloe is not a friendly dog.
I mean, I would say so, yeah.
It was clear to you that she is not good with people, correct?
I'm not aware.
While you were in the kitchen dining room area, that was where your attention was mainly focused, was it not?
It was, yes.
You were not monitoring the basement door, were you?
No.
And you never went down to the basement, correct?
No, I did not.
Prior to January 28th of 2022, you knew who Colin Albert was, correct?
I promise you, I'll fuck you all up.
You knew that he was your friend Brian Jr.'s first cousin, right?
Correct.
When you were at 34 Fairview, you did see Colin there.
Pull up, bitch.
I did, yes.
You believe that he got there shortly after Nicole Albert, Caitlin Albert, and Julie Albert left the residence, correct?
At some point, yeah.
And you say at some point, that's because you're not sure of the exact time when he got there, correct?
Correct.
You're also not sure of the exact time when he left, correct?
I would say 11:30, 11:45, around there.
He wasn't somebody who was important to you that night, was he?
Not really, no.
You weren't paying attention to monitor when he came or when he left, were you?
No.
Take home the glory, and that's the end of the story.
I said no.
You're a bitch, bro.
You never physically watched him walk out the door, correct?
I don't remember.
You can't even say which door he walked out, correct?
I don't know.
You never saw him get picked up.
I did not know.
You never saw any car arrive for him.
I don't know.
And you never saw how he got home.
No.
On January 29th of 2022, after midnight, at about 12:15 to 12:20, you texted your brother Ryan for a ride home, correct?
If that's what the timestamp says, yes.
Do you have a screenshot of that text message?
Somewhere, yes.
Did you provide that to any investigator or assistant district attorney?
I don't remember.
Do you recall whether any assistant district attorney or investigator asked you for a copy of that text message?
I don't know.
Is that text message still on your phone?
I don't know.
Did you delete that text message?
I don't
Objection,
know.
Your Honor.
So let's move this along, Mr. Eden.
When you texted Ryan that night, you were contacting him because you thought it was an appropriate time for you to leave, correct?
Yeah.
How long did it take your brother Ryan to get to the Albert home after that text message?
I don't know.
Was it an hour?
I don't think so, no.
Was it a half hour?
I do not know.
So you have no idea how long it took him to get there and how long you stayed after you texted him, correct?
I don't know. No.
By the time you're texting Ryan, Ms. Nagel, how much do you think you had had to drink since 6 or 7 p.m.?
A decent amount.
Would you say that another word for it would be a lot?
No.
What were you drinking that night?
Michelob Ultras.
And how many did you have?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Did you bring your own Blob Ultras to the party?
I don't know.
You don't remember whether you brought any beer to the party?
I don't know.
Where was the beer?
I either brought it or I don't know. I don't remember. It was 2.5 years ago.
Where was it within the home?
In the fridge.
Between the time that you texted your brother Ryan and the time he arrived, it's fair to say that you changed your mind about going home with him, correct?
Yes.
You changed your mind while you were still inside the Albert home, correct?
I did not say that, no.
Well, I'm asking you now.
No.
You changed your mind only after you left the residence and went out to talk to him?
Yes.
You claimed on direct examination that he was the one that said, "Why don't you stay longer?"
No, that's not what I said.
Who was it that said that you wanted to stay longer?
If myself.
So you told him that you wanted to stay longer, correct?
Yeah. I did.
When you went outside, you saw that your brother Ryan was in Ricky D'Antonio's gray Ford F-150 truck, correct?
Correct, yes.
He was sitting in the front passenger seat of the truck, correct?
Ryan, yes.
I want to go back, if I can, to when you were inside the house, because you had testified that when you were inside, you looked out the window and you saw a different vehicle, correct?
I did, yes.
That was the black SUV.
Yes.
And you've testified that from within the house, you saw that black SUV move 2 times, correct?
More than 2.
So it was at first parked near the mailbox,
Yes.
and then you saw it move forward,
Yes.
and then you saw it move forward again to near the flagpole, correct?
Yes.
And was there a third time that you saw it move?
I saw it pull up, stopped, pulled up again, stopped, pulled up again by the flagpole, stopped. That's all I saw.
All right. When it was pulling up like that, it wasn't going 80 miles an hour, correct?
It was not, no.
It wasn't going 50 miles an hour, correct?
I mean, I didn't have a radar gun on me, but no.
It was going at a safe speed, correct?
Yeah.
And as you saw it pull up and stop a few times from within the home, its direction was always forward, correct?
From what I saw, yes.
You never saw that car back up, correct?
No.
You certainly never saw it speed at a crazy pace backwards, correct?
Objection.
Objection sustained.
I asked you about the screenshots of the text messages that you had with your brother Ryan and whether any investigator or assistant district attorney had asked you for them, correct?
I don't remember.
You didn't remember, right. But somebody did ask you for a screenshot, correct?
Yes.
Who was that?
JJ McCabe.
And by JJ, you mean Jennifer McCabe,
Correct, yes.
Do you remember when it was that JJ, Jennifer McCabe, asked you for a copy of those screenshots?
I do not remember, no.
Did you provide them to Jennifer McCabe?
I did, yes.
When Jennifer McCabe asked you for screenshots of the text messages that you had with your brother Ryan, did Jennifer McCabe tell you that she was investigating this case?
No.
And you have no memory of providing those screenshots to any investigator other than Jennifer McCabe, correct?
I don't remember, no.
When you're ultimately leaving the residence, it's about, I think you said 1:45 a.m. is your best guess?
Yes.
You walked out which door?
The front door.
And that would be the one to the left, right? The real front door of the house.
Yes, correct.
That door faces right to the front lawn, correct?
Yes,
You left with Jennifer McCabe, Matthew McCabe, and Sarah Levinson, correct?
correct.
And you all went out the same door, correct?
I know what door I went out. I don't know about, it could have been. I don't know if they went through the side, but yeah.
Fair to say that walking out the front door of that house, you saw no body on that front lawn in front of you, correct?
When I walked out,
Correct.
no.
None of the other three people yelled out that they saw a body, correct?
Correct.
You got into Jennifer McCabe's vehicle, and you were seated behind the driver, and the driver was Matthew McCabe. Jennifer McCabe was in the front passenger seat, and Sarah Levinson was sitting next to you behind the front passenger. Matthew McCabe backed the car out of the driveway and then headed up toward Chapman Street. That meant that the passenger's side of the vehicle was closest to the Albert home. So that meant that Sarah Levinson and Jennifer McCabe were in the seats that were closest to the Albert home. Jennifer McCabe in the front passenger seat and Sarah Levinson in the rear passenger seat were the closest two people to the Albert home, correct?
Yes,
You claim now to have seen a black object in the snow, correct?
yes,
Object is the term that you used when you were finally interviewed about this matter, correct?
a black object, yes.
You never before ever told any investigator that what you actually saw was a black blob, correct?
I don't remember.
And you also never, ever told any investigator that this black object that you described was actually 5 feet or 6 feet long, correct?
Correct, yes.
The very first time you're now mentioning this testimony that this black object, as you describe it, was actually 5 or 6 feet long was just today, after 12 noon on May 14th of 2024, correct?
Lally asked me how big it was, so I
look at the
just
size
told
of
him
that
right
piece
now.
of
Yeah.
like
Yeah, Lally, when you say Lally, you mean Mr. Lally.
Yes, Mr. Lally, correct, yes.
Mr. Lally just asked you
I'm too straight.
during this trial,
And look
again,
at how
Yeah.
giant
right before this
piece
jury.
of it is.
That's the first time you've ever been asked or ever given an answer as to how big that object is.
It's huge.
Not necessarily, no.
Huge. It's
Did you
like a
review
dinner
any
plate.
report that was taken when the investigators spoke to you regarding this case before taking the stand today?
No,
You've never testified in a grand jury regarding this case, correct?
correct.
You've never testified in any hearing regarding this case, correct?
No,
This afternoon is the first time that you've provided testimony or information to any official regarding this case that the object was 5 or 6 feet long.
no,
I'm sorry?
no.
Who did you tell prior to today?
About what?
Okay, I thought we were talking about the fact that you've now testified that this black object was 5 or 6 feet long. You recall that?
Today, yes.
And my question to you was, you've never mentioned that this black object was 5 or 6 feet long until the last hour or so when Mr. Lally questioned you about it, correct?
Yes.
When you were passing the property, you did not think it was a body.
At the time, no.
When you were leaving the property, after leaving the house at 1:45 a.m. and getting into the McCabe vehicle and passing the Albert lawn, you did not think that you saw a person who was in trouble, correct?
No.
Or a person that may have needed help, correct?
I don't know, no.
And you were in a car such that if you thought that you saw something that could have been a person, all you had to do was tell the driver, correct?
Objection.
Sustained.
Did you tell the driver that you saw somebody who was in trouble?
Well, I said it out loud in the car.
So is it your testimony now that you said out loud in the car, there's a person who's in trouble?
That's not what I said, no.
You didn't mention a person at all in the car, correct?
No,
You did not tell Matthew McCabe, hey, stop the car, correct?
I did not know.
You didn't ask him to back up.
Nope.
You didn't ask him to check on whatever it was.
Objection, Your Honor.
No.
You had your phone with you, correct?
Yeah,
Your phone was working, correct?
I don't remember.
You used that phone to text your brother.
An hour and a half before.
Are you testifying today that your phone was completely out of charge?
I don't remember, no.
Did you text your good friend Brian Albert Jr. to tell him that you saw somebody lying on his front lawn?
Did I text him
Yes.
that night?
As you are supposedly seeing this black object,
Objection.
the immediate aftermath of that, did you text Brian Albert Jr. to tell him about that black object?
So in that form, it's sustained. Ask it differently, Ms. Giannetti.
You had your friend Sarah Levinson with you, correct?
I did in the car, yes.
You knew she was a nurse, correct?
Yeah,
You didn't tell your friend Sarah that you just saw somebody lying in the snow during a blizzard who might need some help, correct?
I did not know.
That Brian Jr.'s father was a police officer, correct?
Objection, Your Honor.
So let's move this. Are you just about done with this line of questioning? I'll give you a little bit more.
Just a couple more questions and I'm
Okay,
done.
go ahead.
You knew that he was a police officer, correct?
Yes,
And you knew that that was Jennifer McCabe's brother-in-law, correct?
yes,
And Jennifer McCabe was in the car with you, correct?
yes.
You didn't tell Jennifer McCabe to call her brother-in-law, correct?
No,
The fact of the matter is, you did nothing, right?
yeah.
And that's because you didn't see a body on that lawn.
I mean, I don't know what I saw, but I saw an object.
You were drinking for hours.
Is that a question?
Yes, you were drinking for hours, is that correct?
Yeah,
And you were intoxicated as you were leaving that home.
Objection.
Bitch, bro.
yes.
Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, you pussy.
Some would say, yeah.
You would say.
Yeah,
Clean cold.
You believe that except for Matt McCabe, who was driving, everybody in the car was drunk, right?
Objection.
Boy, you be knocked
No,
out.
I don't know.
I'm going to let that answer stand.
You have previously given a statement indicating that you believe that everybody in that car except for Matthew McCabe was drunk. Do you deny that?
I don't
Yo,
remember
your
at this
advantage,
moment.
boys. I will beat all your asses.
You told investigators that when Brian Albert Jr. called you the next morning and you found out about the tragedy the previous night, you, quote, put two and two together, correct?
I did, yes.
And when you put two and two together, you did not call the county police, correct?
I did not know.
Not call the state police, correct?
Nope.
Not call the district attorney's office.
No.
You would agree with me that you just sat on this revelation, correct?
I would.
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, that's sustained in that form.
And you were not interviewed by any investigator in January, February, March, or any time over the spring or summer of 2022, correct?
I don't remember the time frame, but not right after, no.
And when an investigator finally spoke to you, it was Michael Proctor, correct?
Correct.
He was the one who took your statement on October 12th of 2022, correct?
If that was the date and time, yes.
And that was over 8 months after you were driving past the Albert home at around 2 a.m. while you were drunk and supposedly seeing some black object, correct?
Yes.
And you know, Ms. Nagel, that as of October of 2022, the defense had, in this case, had publicly announced that
Objection,
no
Your
one in
Honor.
that house saw
All
a
right.
body on that front lawn.
So that question's improper. I'm going to strike that question.
No further questions, thank you.
All right. So we're going to break. I have to bring you back tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so, all right, thank you. May we have Ms. Nagel, please? Okay, thank you. Mr. Lally?
Yes, Your Honor. Now, you see this object, which you described as approximately 5 to 6 feet long, is that right?
Yes, correct.
In the area of the flagpole, is that correct?
Yes.
And at the time that you saw it, were you expecting or anticipating something over in that area of the yard?
No.
And when you were driving past it, is that the first time that you saw it?
Yes.
Now, if you had realized or had recognized that dark object 5 to 6 feet long in that area near the flagpole, had you realized that was a body, what would you have done?
I'll allow it.
I would have, called 911 if I thought it was an actual body, and told everybody else in the car as well.
And your testimony again was that you put sort of 2 and 2 together the following day, correct?
Yes.
I have nothing further.
Okay.
So if you realized it was a body, you would have called 911, correct?
Yes.
And that's because you would have realized that was very important information, correct?
Objection.
I'll allow it.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
If you realized it was a body, you would have realized that was very important information, correct?
Yes.
And your testimony today is that you realized it was a body the very next day, correct?
The next day after I had a conversation, yes.
You didn't call 911 at that point, correct?
I did not know.
You called the police business line.
I did not know.
Did you speak to any police?
No.
Right. And you would agree with me, Ms. Nagel, that object became 5 to 6 feet long yesterday for the first time.
Objection.
Not necessarily.
Ask the question differently, Ms. Giannetti.
The first time you've mentioned to anybody that that object was 5 to 6 feet long was yesterday to this jury 2.5 years after you supposedly saw it, correct?
Yes.
Nothing further.
And thank you. I'm very proud of what you've done.
All right, Ms. Nagel, you are all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
With that, I just have 2 more words to say. Obama out.
Next witness, please, Mr. Lally.
No further questions for this witness.
Okay, cross-examination.
Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Nagel.
Good morning.
A couple of questions for you. Since January 29th, have you been contacted by anybody from either the Albert family or the McCabe family about the circumstances of January 29th, 2022?
No, I have not, sir.
Have you been contacted by any other person other than the Albert family or the McCabe family since January 29th, 2022 about your testimony or your statements?
About my statements, no, but I mean, me and Ricky are best friends, and obviously it's things that we've brought up in the past. Yes.
So you and Ricky, and how do I pronounce his last name?
Dantano?
Dantano. You and Mr. Dantano have obviously discussed the circumstances of that night
Yes, sir.
and what happened.
Yes.
Did that change your testimony in any way?
No, sir. No, it did not.
You were interviewed by a Massachusetts state trooper on or about February 7th, 2022, correct?
Sounds about right, yes.
Do you remember which state trooper that was?
Not off the top of my head, no.
His name Michael Proctor, sound right?
No, sir. I don't think so.
You don't believe it was Michael Proctor?
I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm not sure.
Do you remember the state trooper that did interview you had a partner named Yuri Butnik?
Yes. That sounds familiar, yes.
During that interview, you told and I'm just going to call him the trooper, since you don't remember his name, the trooper and Yuri Butnik, that there were 2 other people in the car when you approached 34th here.
Say that again?
You told those 2 troopers that there were 2 other people in the car with you, Ricky D'Antonio.
Yes, in my vehicle. Yes, sir.
Okay, so they were well aware of the identity of Ricky D'Antonio and
Dantano
and Heather Maxon at the time.
Correct.
As early as February 7th, 2022.
Yes.
I want to talk for a second about your approach to Fairview Road. You pulled up to Fairview and stopped relatively close to the driveway, as you've indicated to the jury, correct?
Correct, sir.
And your car was as much as 3 car lengths behind that SUV. Do you recall that?
When we arrived,
Yes.
I would say car length and a half at the time.
Okay. Do you recall being interviewed on or about May 11th, 2023 by individuals not associated with the Commonwealth?
A gentleman came to my door, but I did not speak to him.
Would it refresh your recollection? Do you remember talking in May of 2023 with anybody about this case?
I don't know. 2023 may have been the feds.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
Just listen to my question.
No, I understand.
Were you talked to by anybody? Don't say who. Just tell me if you were talking. Yes or no.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Do you think it would refresh your recollection as to when that interview took place if you saw a report?
Yes, sure.
Okay. There's a date right up top.
Can you show Mr. Rowley what you showed the reporters?
No.
Does this refresh your recollection, sir, about what you may have said?
Yes.
And you did indicate some distance that you were behind the SUV in that interview.
At the beginning, it was only a car length and a half, and then probably at the end, by the time we left, it was about 3 car lengths.
Okay, fair enough. So at the end, it was as much as 20 to 50 feet ahead of you.
Give or take, yes.
Okay, so 50 feet, obviously further than the length of this courtroom.
Correct.
All right. So at a time when you were in the truck, still stationary, that SUV had pulled ahead of you at least 3 car lengths, correct?
By the end, yes.
Okay. You've already indicated, but I want to make sure I'm clear about this. Did any car pull in between Ricky's truck and the SUV when you were sitting behind the SUV?
No, sir.
You didn't see a Jeep?
No, sir.
With a big old snowplow on the front of it?
No, sir, I did not.
That car was never between your car and the SUV, was it?
I never saw any other vehicle in between us.
All right, fair enough. When you got to the location, you indicated that you had texted your sister that you were arriving. Is that
Correct,
right?
sir, yes.
How long before she came out the door to meet you at the car?
Since I like the text, you mean?
Correct.
2 minutes, because we were coming down Cedar Crest, and I texted saying we're almost there.
And then once you got on Cedar Crest, it's just a few seconds to drive up to the driveway at Fairview, correct?
Yes.
Did she text you back?
I don't remember.
You had your phone out.
Yes.
It was in, I'm guessing it was in your lap or in your hand.
I would assume yes.
Okay. So for a period of time, while you were inside the cab of the truck, as you were pulling up, you were monitoring your phone to determine whether or not she was going to text you back, step out of the house, whatever.
Yes.
Finally, your sister did come out the front door. Is that right?
Correct, sir.
You said on direct examination that you believe that once she was out and at the truck, that she was there for 30 or 40 seconds.
Correct, sir.
Do you remember actually testifying at a previous hearing in May of 2022 that it was more than 5 minutes that she was out by the truck?
It was not 5 minutes. I'm saying the whole time that I was there, probably between 2 to 3.
Do you remember being asked how long, if you know, were you talking with Julie out in front of the house, and you indicating under oath a little over 5 minutes, I would say?
I mean, if you got it, sure.
Mayor.
I mean,
Yes.
whatever you guys have.
Does that refresh your recollection?
It seemed that, yes.
Okay. In fact, was it your testimony that back in May of 2022, much closer to the event in question, that you indicated under oath that y'all were actually talking for closer to 5 minutes?
The whole thing, probably, yeah.
Okay. At some point, she did decide to stay.
Yep.
And at that point, she then left the crook of the door, and then Ricky figured out, okay, we're going to get out of here, and she's not coming with us.
Correct.
Did y'all wait long enough to see her go inside the house?
Just gradually pulling away and watched her walk in the house.
Okay. That answers my next question. When you pulled away, you didn't speed away, correct?
Correct, sir.
Gradually, slowly pulled away and out and around the SUV that was in front of you.
Correct, sir, yes.
So y'all made up the distance and got up to the SUV that was in front.
Yes.
All her taillights, all the taillights were intact.
To my acknowledgement, yes.
I mean, as you sit here,
I mean, may I?
of course.
I mean, I'm not there to, look at a car and be like, oh, is there any damage on a vehicle? It's 12:30 at night. Obviously, I had a few drinks. I'm out looking for that. I just noticed that the brake lights were on. So.
Right. But the point is, as you sat there and you testified about this before, you noticed no damage on any of the taillights.
Not to my acknowledgement, no.
Okay. At any point, did you see that SUV in front of you drive up 50 or 60 feet, slam into reverse, and then drive backward?
No.
Okay. At any point, did you see that SUV reverse and hit a pedestrian?
Objection.
Sir.
I'll allow that. You didn't see that, right?
No, sir.
At no point did you see a person laying on the lawn?
No, but I also wasn't looking.
And you did see the truck in front of you?
The SUV, yes.
You didn't see a person standing or lying on the ground anywhere around that SUV, did you?
No.
After you drove up slowly in order to drive away, you were the passenger, or as you drove away, I should say, you were the passenger closest to the SUV as you would be passing it, correct?
Correct, sir, yes.
You looked out the right window of that F-150, correct?
Correct.
And you could actually see inside the SUV as it's set there idling, correct?
Correct.
That's because the dome light was on. Isn't that right?
Correct, sir.
And you noticed that the dome light was on inside because you could clearly see what was happening inside the SUV at that time as you passed by.
And I wasn't directly looking inside. I was making sure my sister got in the house okay.
Right, but you did look inside that SUV.
As I passed by, yes.
And you saw one person.
That's all I saw at the time, yes.
Female with long hair, is that
Correct.
right? And you did not see anybody else inside that SUV?
No, not to my acknowledgement.
As a matter of fact, you were asked that in prior testimony, and you indicated in response to that basic question, no, she was alone, correct?
Correct, sir.
Thank you, Honor. I have nothing further.
Okay?
Just to be clear, sir, she was alone as far as you could see, correct?
Correct, sir, yes.
Okay. Nothing further, Your Honor.
You are all set, Mr. Nagel. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Like I said, a lot more people in Boston like me more than they like you. Maybe check with me next time you go to Boston. Check with me first. Maybe I'll give you permission. Maybe I'll give you sanctuary. See, I don't like threats. I don't abide by that shit. Oh, I love it. Is that really you? Welcome. No, I love this. I haven't heard a recording. Yeah, I'm saying that. I haven't heard a recording. I haven't even been on Twitter. I mean, I go through my feed or whatever, but I swear to God, I haven't even fucking listened to it. You know why I haven't listened to it? Because it's none of my fucking business. I don't know how many times I have to say that. If this shit was blasted all over social media and there was some issue going on where it pertained to either Turtle Boys or Karen Reed's case, I would be like, oh, I need to hear that. But everybody's telling me that it's just people yelling. I don't need to hear that. That's none of my business. That's two people having an argument. The fuck I want to hear that for? I'm a grown man. Why the fuck do I want to hear that? Another question would be, you're grown people, men and women. Why the fuck do you want to hear that? I find that fascinating. Distractors, hyperbole, and flummoxiation gifted 5 memberships. Holy shit. Distractors, hyperbole, and flummoxification. Okay, Peter, don't you have some video titles to taint for the grand jury or something? Fuck all the way off. And Will, I love you. How you never pronounce my name the same way twice. That's awesome.